Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I have the video of Trump that everybody has been requesting, the attempt on his life. I had to consult with Spirit before I did this because, you know, I work directly with Spirit, so they don't always allow me to do things. I have to wait till they give me the okay. So I've gotten that okay, so I'm going to draw some cards here. But first I'd like to say this video is most definitely not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. You do not have permission to copy my content because it's copyrighted. So this is my brand, so please don't attempt that. No trolls here. I'm actually going to disable the comments because there's so much controversy on this. If you want a personal reading, contact me with the text message down below, with the number down below. Text me. I'm still running the $10 special for the rest of the month, and you get 3 questions for $10, and I'll be on a live later on. But I'm going to say some stuff that maybe a lot of people won't like. Now, this comes directly from Spirit, not from me, because I don't have an opinion of Trump one way or the other. I don't dislike him, and I don't like him. I'm neutral, because that's just the way I stay with these types of situations. I stay neutral all the time. So everything I say is going to come from Spirit and not my own personal opinion. And everything I say also is alleged. So don't get your panties in a wad if you hear something that you don't like. If you're a Trump supporter, yay for you. If you're not, yay for you. All right? This is a tarot card reading. Watch it at your own risk. If you don't like it, you can click off. All right? So, first we're going to say a lot of people are speculating, saying that it was staged by him, or it was staged by the Republicans and he didn't know. Or did this boy, the shooter, act on his own? Or was he hired to do this by someone else that wanted to take out Trump? Okay, these are all the questions that are unanswered, that a lot of people don't know the answer to. But I am going to say this because I watched the video when they were shooting at him. The people in the background reacted to me in a very strange way. Usually when there's a shooting, everybody ducks. Everybody ducks. The majority of the people in the background did not duck. They just stayed sitting up. Is it because they're a different type of people, don't know what to do when you're being attacked because you're not used to it? Or did they know this was coming? Or what is the answer to that? Because only the very front row, there was only a couple of people in the front that got down. The rest was just sitting there, and then some of them even stood up. Now, how are you going to stand up in front of a bullet? See, this is what puzzles me, is that the people in the back, sitting behind Trump, didn't react. They just sat there and looked. Okay, the minute I hear one pop, bullet pop, I'm down. I'm down on the ground. But then I was raised in an area where, when I was a little girl, I was raised in an area where there was a lot of gunfire. So I know what to do. I'm thinking maybe these people, you know, since they weren't raised that way, they don't recognize that they're being shot at, or don't recognize the bullet pops. But when they saw him go down, they still didn't go down. I would think that if you see him go down, hiding from a bullet, that the rest of the people would go down too, but they didn't. All right, so that's one of my questions there. So we're going to ask Spirit, was this staged by Trump? Was this staged by the Republicans and Trump didn't know? Was the boy acting on his own, the shooter, or was he paid to do this? And whatever else comes up. All right? Show me, Spirit, all these questions that I have asked about Trump. Show me, Spirit, all these questions that I've asked about Trump. I'm already seeing a story here. Show me. See that there's a woman involved somewhere. Show me, Spirit. Show me, Spirit. all these questions that I've asked. Show me the true answers, Spirit, to all these questions. And I'm going to tell you, I already know because Spirit already told me. All right. But I'm going to do the show for you so you can see the truth. Show me, Spirit, all the questions that I've asked about Trump. Show me the truth, Spirit. One more card. Spirit says one more card. All right. All right. So here we have someone that's at a crossroads. Someone that doesn't know which way to go. Someone that can't see their future because there's so much turbulence in their life. This represents Trump. Right now, he is at a crossroads because of all the accusations that he got accused of, all the, jail time stuff, all that. I forgot to tell you I'm drinking protein coffee. This is my beautiful cup, y'all. It says coffee is God's way of saying good morning. This is protein coffee. I have added chocolate protein shake, coffee concentrate, vanilla coffee concentrate. It's got a splash of raspberry skinny syrup and raspberry English toffee, and they're all sugar-free syrups. I don't know if you're familiar with skinny syrups. Oh my God, that's delicious. Don't forget about my cup. The link is in the disclaimer box down below. This cup, I've put an influence on it to help you manifest good luck and health, money, and love. All right. I will show you how to do that. After you purchase it, text me, and I'll show you the directions on it. Okay, back to the reading. Y'all, my voice is almost gone because I've participated in so many things lately. I have to go to dance practice and chanting and talking, so much stuff that I lose my voice. So that my voice is always raspy because of that. And then I was just born with a raspy voice anyway. So Trump has tremendous tribulation in his life. He's always in deep thought about his life, what's going on. How can he change this? How can he make it better? He thinks to himself, I want to be the way I used to be before presidency, that high status where everybody respected him, and or he thought everybody respected him, and just be up there. But he's not up there anymore because there's so many people that dislike him. So he's at a crossroads. Right now, he's thinking to himself, should I continue running for president or should I drop out? These are his actual thoughts, y'all. This is what Spirit is saying. This does not come from me. This is alleged, okay? So don't get your panties up in a wad, all right? But in his mind, since he's had this suicide attempt, he's thinking, should I continue or should I go? Should I stop? What should I do? So he's literally at a crossroads in deep, deep thought, all right? So next we have the hangman. The hangman represents, I usually get this when someone passes away or they're about to pass away or maybe an attempt was made on their life. This is going up and out. When you lose your life, going up and out, or you're moving forward. It could mean many things for many people depending on your situation. Okay, tarot is not just one answer and that's it. It depends on your situation, what's going on in your life, and what your fate is. Everybody has a fate, all right? Things are already written out for you, all right? And then according to your deeds, you also create your own fate. Well, he's done some stuff, y'all. He's done some stuff that, it's bringing him to a fate that's not so great. And that's only by what I've seen. This isn't my personal opinion. But I see him moving up and out. Now, there's only one death card in the deck, but there's several cards that indicate death or could mean death, and this is one of them. I usually get this one when someone's passed away and they've gone to a higher plane, which is heaven or wherever they've gone. And usually when I'm channeling a spirit, this is what pops up, all right, to let me know that the spirit has moved on, has reached heaven, or have talked to heaven. Okay, in my last video that I made of the predictions for Trump, which was a month or two ago, I said that Trump would win the presidency, which I still see that happening. If it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. But I do see that happening. But I did say in that video that he would not finish his term. Why? Because he would go up and out. I see that something would take his life, or something would happen to him, which that part came true. Someone did attempt it. But I don't feel like the bullets was going to take his life. I feel like he has major health issues that he doesn't know about, or underlying issues that will take him out before the term is finished. So I don't see him finishing the term. I see him in my mind laying down, near, like in a bed, near death or close to death or dead. Sorry to say that, y'all, but that's what I see. That's what Spirit is showing me. So I don't feel like even if he wins that he will get to finish his term. If he does, it'll be a miracle for him. But this is what I'm seeing now. Now remember, energies flip, cards flip due to planetary lineup. I'm also an astrologist, so you'll hear me talk about the planets a lot. All right. I have studied the planets since I was a young child, along with tarot, and I'm psychic. So this is what I was brought here to do. All right. So, back to Trump. What I see is that he himself did not stage this. He himself did not stage this. But I do see that somebody else did. Why? To create fear, panic, disruption. Now, why did the shooter miss? He released, what, 8 to 12 bullets? It was an automatic rifle, or, semi-automatic or whatever. Why did he miss? He was at a pretty close range. He wasn't that far away. So why did he miss? Okay. I feel sorry for the people that got shot behind Trump. I think one of them lost their life. I'm not sure how many lost their life. But they were innocent bystanders that this should not have happened to. Now, this is the young boy. This is the shooter that was there. He was paid money. Okay? He did this in hopes of receiving some type of payment, some type of money coming in that was promised to him. Now, I did hear on the news that this boy was very harassed when he was in school. So he was the type that always kept to himself, that he was harassed on a daily basis. So, he had issues, emotional issues, and stuff like that. But I don't see him acting alone. I do not see him acting alone. I see someone paying him to do this. Someone paying him to do this. Now, the person that paid him, were they Republican or were they Democrat? I see Republican. Why? Because I see they wanted to create an atmosphere of control and fear amongst the whole world, amongst the people. And then I also see that they told the boy to miss, to not hit him, but to miss, just to put a scare in everybody. Not so much Trump. They weren't trying to scare Trump, but of course it did. But when Trump got shot at and it hit his ear, did anyone look at his face? And when he grabbed his ear and saw blood, at that moment he realized he had been hit. The look on his face right there tells alone that he did not know this was going to happen. And I'm not for Trump. I'm not against Trump. I'm just telling you the truth here. What I see, what Spirit tells me. Okay, remember, this is alleged. But if you go back and look at that video and look at his face, at the moment he's touching his ear, that's when he realizes he's been shot at and he goes down. But the look on his face was complete, total surprise. It wasn't. Now, was it surprise because he knew he wasn't going to get shot at, or shot, hit? Did he know the bullets were coming and they were going to miss, or did he just not know? That's the question. I see that he did not know. Okay. I'm seeing 2 women involved here. I'm seeing two women involved here that are higher ups. One is very aggressive, which is the Queen of Swords. And then the other one is a wand that's more emotional. But these two women were involved in the payment of this boy, along with one other person. There's three people here. The other one didn't show up, but I do see him in the reading here. He just didn't show up in the card. So altogether, there was three people that were involved in paying this young boy to do what he did. All these people I'm seeing were Republicans. Now, if that makes you mad, I'm sorry. That doesn't come from me. I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me. I don't feel like Trump did this on his own. I do see his people or his people that are Republicans did this. They did it to create panic and fear. I feel like they didn't have intentions on him getting hit or shot. I feel like they gave instructions to the boy to shoot, but to miss him. Only one bullet grazed his ear. Because there's no way those bullets wouldn't have hit him as many as bullets that were released. Okay? The boy had very much hopes of gaining money and, a huge payment out of this, which he didn't get nothing because they shot him. All right? So now Trump is in the reverse of the hermit. I see that, he was in deep thought, contemplating, but he had a light to light his way. Now it's totally different. Now it's deeper, darker. Because even though he went on to the next rally that they just had in the other state, he's still in his mind thinking, okay, should I drop out? This is getting pretty dark. Do I really want to lose my life? Is this worth it? He's human, okay? He's human. Even though he does a lot of things, he's still human and he still has thoughts like the rest of us. So all this stuff is going through his mind thinking, okay, is this worth it? Should I keep going? What should I do? But he has a whole lot of people advising him. He's never without someone advising him, because I see that he's the type that he can't come up with stuff on his own. He's always got someone to advise him or tell him what to do. All right. If that offends you, I'm sorry, but this is what Spirit has given me. All right. He's not the type that thinks of things on his own. He's not the type that acts on his own. He's always being advised by somebody. All right. I feel like people literally control his mind, even though we see different. I do see that people actually do control his mind and basically tell him what to do. All right. Advise him, and they always advise him in the wrong way. All right. So I'm seeing patience. Patience. So this is for the everyone. This is for everyone. So now that this happened, people are speculating. People are not sure what to think, what to do. So the universe is saying you have to find balance. You have to find patience. You have to find a way to balance things out in your life, in your thoughts, in your mind. Sorry, I always clean my cards when I'm going through a reading. Just finding balance is the key here. We are nearing, again, the Great Tribulation. 2025 is not going to be a so much great year, not because, it's because there's going to be so many events like this. This is just the beginning of it, y'all. There's going to be so many events that are going to happen that's going to put our United States in turmoil. It's going to put people in fear. Especially with China. I'm telling you right now, China and Russia are planning to attack the United States, and they're going to use nuclear. There's going to be talks of nuclear war or nuclear bomb, or the talk of the start of the World War III. That's in a video I did in predictions of a month ago or way back. Okay, you can look at those. Predictions for 2025, I think is what the video is. Again, the message here is to pray, find balance. The only person that can save us in this lifetime is God. If you don't have a personal relationship, get one, because that's the only way to salvation, especially in these times. These times are horrible, or the worst that I've ever lived through. You know, I'm an older person. I've lived through different eras. And let me tell you, this one is the worst one ever. People are very, very vile to each other. People are horrible to each other. People don't care about each other anymore. People have forgotten the Word of God. They've forgotten that there's a Bible that's got rules and laws that we have to follow. People have forgotten that. Okay, don't forget that, because all those rules and laws still stand. Do unto others, if you have someone do unto you. Karma is real. Karma comes back, you know, so on and so forth. Form a personal relationship with God to get you through these times. Now, this is the most interesting one. This is the Empress. This is the card of abundance or pregnancy. It only means two things. There's someone pregnant out there that's involved in this stuff. Who are they pregnant from? That's the question. And that will be in my next video. All right, but this person, this pregnancy has to do with these people here. Okay, so I'm going to cut it there because I'm making part 2, and then in part 2 I'm going to explain this one here. Spirit is actually telling me to cut it right there. I don't feel like that card should have fell, or that I should have pulled it. I don't feel like Spirit wants me to express it just yet. They're literally telling me to be quiet. Okay, so I'm going to end it there. So that's basically what Spirit is saying. This is alleged. Believe it, don't believe it, doesn't matter to me. I'm not against Trump, but I'm not for Trump. I'm neutral. None of this comes from my personal opinion. I don't have a personal opinion about Trump or anyone else for that matter. I stay neutral all the time. I'll just let be what's going to be. The universe always will take care of situations, people, things that try to do wrong or harm to anybody else. The universe always comes in and puts them in check. And that's what we need to do. We need to pray for our country. We need to stay in prayer. We need to form a personal relationship with God. Things are coming, y'all. And we're very close. Very close. Things are coming. So pray. Pray, pray, pray. Read the Word of God. Be a good person. Don't be mean to people. Don't be bad to people. If people are doing stuff, leave them alone. They'll get their own karma. Okay? They build their own karma. Let them go. Let them do whatever, because karma always comes back around. You think that God's not watching? You think that God don't see things that people are doing? He sees everything. And He comes just in the nick of time. He always comes right when He's supposed to come, and He takes care of the problems. So don't have fear, because God is always there. All right? Turn to Him. This is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.